Guys, you are now watching a clip from the Fellas podcast. You can listen to the full podcast exclusively on Spotify for free. So make sure to head over there, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed, and follow the podcast.
I make time for what I want to make time for. Like, you know, you said to me earlier, I've got this and then something else and something else.
Yeah.
Could never be me. One thing a day.
I could do a
I like
boozy
that.
lunch.
I like that.
Well, yeah.
Right now.
I'm actually feeling a little fruity right now. To be fair, if I didn't have filming, I swear to God, I'll go to pub with you after.
Oh, wait, you got filming?
Double filming after this.
Listen, how
Fuck
about
that
this?
right off.
How about this? You have just come down with hepatitis B
And COVID.
and COVID at the same time, bro. It's a new strain.
Yeah, you know
New
what?
strain.
I would
You're
just feel
done.
bad though. I don't like letting people down. That's my big thing.
Don't worry, you ain't letting them down. I'll let them down for you.
The
on
worst
my
thing, he
behalf.
texted me this morning saying, "We good for today." So I'm fucked it.
Nah.
So we are
Block
good
him.
for today.
Block him.
Just pretend like absolutely nothing has happened.
Sometimes I block people when they're trying to get hold of me and then I
Right,
block them the
let's
next day and
off.
I'm like, didn't get them.
Imagine
No,
we
you
she just don't
don't.
rock up today and we're like, where you at? Because she blocks everyone. in the
Nothing's
studio.
delivering. Maybe she's lost her phone.
Now you know.
What's been the worst date that you ever been on? Because I know mine.
What, like, define worst?
Well, you
'Cause
tell
I've,
me.
like,
You define worst.
I've been on a shit one and had a shit time and thought it was a twat, but then I've been on a really good one, but then I've ballsed it up so badly.
Well, give us both then.
Now when I think about it, I'm getting embarrassed. I'm getting embarrassed.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
then
you
let's
got
say that one then. That one sounds like the
You've
money
got to
one.
say it. You've got to say it.
Okay, so I went on a date. This is actually this year with someone that I really liked, and it'd been kind of on the cards for a minute, whatever. And I just didn't really want to do it because I didn't really know what I was doing in life. Basically, when I came back from Dubai, I was just on one, like going out every day, whatever. Anyways, he asked me to go on this date, and he like booked this fancy restaurant, got a private room. It was really good. No, it was fucking
Pulled
swanky.
out all the stops.
He really
yeah.
did.
Yeah, fair
he
enough,
really
mate.
did.
Yeah.
And we got there, chat was flowing, and then like I thought I can't really handle my alcohol. That I can do.
Right.
I'm
Few.
with you on that.
Yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
also, you know when you start, you don't want to stop.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I was there like, let's go to the
Yeah,
That's
pub.
what I'm
Yeah.
like. Let's get to the pub right now. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm literally the same. Anyways, I was thinking, right, do not down your cocktails, like babysit them.
Yeah.
And he was down in drinks, and I thought, oh, fuck, I'm doing it now. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm really holding my alcohol like so well. And then they brought this bottle of like sake or something out,
Yeah.
and it got towards the end of the day, and I've like blacked out. And I can't remember what has happened in the past half an hour. And then I'm looking and we're snogging, and I have no idea who it is.
Oh, what?
And I was like, and I froze because I was thinking, who's this man? Who's this man? I thought he looked like Enrique Iglesias. And I was thinking, and I froze and I'm holding his face like this. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Get off me, get off me. And he was like, what? And then I've clicked to his. And I was like, he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. That was
God,
so
that is a
I so much
homer.
blacked out, and then I couldn't recognise him for ages, and now I just think about it and just want to kill myself.
That is a shocker.
crazy.
You made him
Yeah,
feel
man.
like it was not consensual.
Yes, that's why
and
it
he's
was
probably
bad.
there just like, oh, fuck.
But even listen to this, please know it was very consensual. I just
It was.
had a bit too much drink.
And then what about the worst date you've ever been on?
I went on two like really bad ones. I went on one, right? And this when I worked in the city, and he was like, oh, I'll come to the Ned. I've not actually been to the Ned before.
neither have I.
I mean,
I've heard
I
about
think
it.
you'd like
I've heard
it.
about
Bougie as fuck, you know. Like, you just go into all these places, private rooms.
Now, you know about the Ned though, right?
You know the Ned?
I don't think
It's
I
like
do know.
Shoreditch
check,
House,
it's
but
really
for
cool.
bankers.
Oh, I do know.
Yeah, and
is
it's
it
got
like
this really cool rooftop bar. And you go,
a vault?
it used to be a bank, yeah, and you go in the vault. Really cool.
Yeah.
I've heard it's just
really
filled with wankers though.
On a Thursday, yeah. But if you go on like a Monday or Tuesday, and they have so many little restaurants, they're really nice.
You've got the itinerary. She knows the days it's good, everything.
Yeah. We used to work in the city, and it's around the corner.
Oh, yeah, of course you
City
did.
girl.
Yeah, City Girls. We're
Right.
at one this summer. Oh, I'll tell you a story about that.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Nah, we're
we
here
go.
for it.
When I was with my ex, right, this is really bad, and I shouldn't be admitting to it, but I've had 3 drinks now.
That is
I
literally how
fucking
me and
love
Chip-
this, man.
That's how me and Chip are.
That's how this podcast
yeah,
is
yeah, is that how it does
We
it?
start off like normal combos.
Yeah. I was with this boy for a really long time, but he never made me his girlfriend. And I pray to God he doesn't watch this. He blocked me after seeing that TikTok thing, and I was like,
Fair
we're
enough.
not even together, but okay.
Yeah.
We weren't even talking. he just messaged me like, you're a slag, and blocked me. I was like, all right, cool. Sent the link to the fucking TikTok that Lewis put out there. Anyways, we were kind of in this weird situationship, and one night I was with my mate and she wanted to go meet these boys, so I went with her and we ended up in Cargo. Do you remember Cargo in Shoreditch?
Yeah.
Horrendous guy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's now like a restaurant.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called-
got
Oh, it doesn't
changed.
exist anymore.
No, it got
It's
changed.
called the Viaducts or the Viaduct.
Yeah.
Viaducts.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Yeah, it's like a fancy restaurant inside now.
Oh, that's an
Walk past it all the
engineer.
time.
So you've gone to
So we
what
went to
is a shithole of
Cargo.
a club.
Yeah, it was like a rave, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was in the club, whatever. And then his mate's like sticking it on me. Next thing I know, we're snogging, and he's put it on his Snapchat and he's put the caption as "City Boys, we up one this summer." And fucking the boy that I saw was stealing. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no shit.
City
You done broski dirt. You know, that was the start of his villain arc.
Yeah.
He saw that and he
crazy.
went, fuck this. Put that down, went straight to the gym, started getting jacked. Oh, my
Man.
Well, rest in peace, brother.
God. Yeah. But you still need to finish your story about the worst date.
Oh
yeah.
my God, so sorry. Anyways, we went to the NAD and he was a bit bougie. I think he worked in like banking or something. Well, of course he did, we were at the NAD. And we got there and he was like in a suit and tie, looked really nice. And he was like, oh, what do you want to drink? And he was like, actually, don't worry, I'll get something. He was like, can I get a bottle of Dom P? I was like,
That
Oh.
This is so tragic.
city girls are up tonight.
Oh my God.
So you got a bottle of Dom P. Anyways, we were just like having a drink at the bar. I can't work out if I fancy him or not. And then all of a sudden, it's making me feel sick. He fired so loudly and he went, I've just fired. And the smell,
That is the most chip thing I've ever heard.
the smell, I was like,
fucking love that shit.
what did you say? And he was like, I just fired. I was like,
Oh, you know what?
no.
On the first date, though, Chip, there's no way you would have done that.
Nah. Of course
not
not.
on
Of
a
course not.
first
You can't.
date.
You can't. And you can't just announce it like that. But I think what had happened, he'd done it, known it was bad.
Yeah.
And it was like, I gotta tell her.
He's gotta own it.
He's probably like, I'll own it and she'll rate that.
Yeah.
But obviously, you're one of those girls that gets an ick
We're
when the
in
fucking guy wobbles
like,
on
you know
the
how
train.
busy this bar was? Like, blame it on someone else. I'm like, oh, can you smell that? And I'd be like, oh, it's Frank, let's move away. I wouldn't be like, did you fart? So I didn't think you'd
Did
fart.
you shit yourself, mate? Because that stinks.
Bro, I'll be dropping a couple bombs every time. I love that shit,
Few
man.
floor clearers.
Oh, shit.
You know.
I don't think I've ever farted on a date. Have I farted in front of a boy?
Of course you have.
Yeah, one time, same ex, I was at his house and we just weren't that comfortable to talk about toilet humour and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And he was like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. And I was singing, thank fuck, because
'Cause I need
I'm
to-
going to shit myself. Like, go to the gym. And he was just waiting around. I was like holding him fast and then he goes to the toilet. And then he'd gone. So I went up to the bathroom and I'm like buying shit. There's a knock on the door. Knock on the door. It was in the bedroom next door to the bathroom. He'd heard the whole thing. And he really was a bit of a prude. And he was like, did you just shit in my toilet? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I did. Get this one. Actually, I've just WhatsApped you a pic.
Oh, fuck.